Brander.
And I'm Jocelyn, and we're starting a homestead. So this is going to be our garden come spring. We started working on it at the beginning of the summer this year, and we've made a lot of progress. We've put in raised beds and leveled out the area, so come with us and see what it looks like.
Come check it out, guys. All right, so on these certain areas have different meanings and different purposes on what we planted. So on this area is mostly
garlic, onions, and lettuces for the fall. In this area, put in a bunch of tulip bulbs that'll bloom in the spring that are going to be for the pollinators.
So on this side and on this side, we kind of balance things out just so different seasons, different colors pop out as well. We don't want to see what you're seeing right now. Obviously, this is getting built up. So through the springtime, you'll be getting a lot of color coming in, and especially what we have growing in, carrots, and then
lettuce, cilantro.
There's a lot of things. It's pretty fun. These tracks is normal. It's muddy. It's all good. That will be taken care of. We're going to be doing something ground-based, so everything will be compacted and getting situated. As you can see, different styles. This is just a learning experience on our end. So a lot of our lettuces are mixed in together, but one of our goals is to try to get everything organized, parallel, horizontal.
So we got lettuce, we got cilantro, and then we got carrots in here growing. I could pull a carrot out. Want me to pull a carrot out? Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me see. Look at that.
Tiny, but it's just a more of a reason for us to grow more, seeing that there's hope.
Over in this space, we're going to put a garden shed, and on the side of it, we're going to put a greenhouse. That way we can store all of our pots and our seeds and do all of the starts for the spring out here.
Most of this section here, we're gonna do ground cover, for example, like melon, watermelon,
squash, zucchini. We'll be covering the area here.
just so it'll be a little access for whenever we get the chickens and the ducks coming in, they can start munching on the worms or whatever is growing. They're gonna be helping us a lot with our pest control. So instead of using these chemicals out there, all natural.
Yes, we want to show you guys how to garden the natural way. This is the beginning stages of our garden. And if you want to come with us, I'll take you down to where all the fruit's going to be being made.
And if you guys get chilly, it's a perfect fire pit to do it. This is going to be a little spot where we thought and we think is the best ideal to have is
our fruits. So over here is going to be all of our vegetables, and then this way we're going to be putting in another raised bed on either side, and we're going to fill it with tons of strawberries. We have a lot of local people in Oklahoma who grow different types of strawberries, so we're looking forward to getting our hands on all the different varieties come spring, and this will be the beginning to our fruit orchard. Will be strawberries here, and then oh, are you gonna help me down? Okay. And then here we have planted a bunch of berry bushes. We have blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, elderberries, and then here's the start of our orchard. We have a large family, and buying fruits and vegetables every week is getting pretty expensive, so we decided to put in our own fruits and vegetables, and this orchard here is going to serve our family and many other families. We have planted peaches, pears, apples, mulberries. We've actually put in 6 mulberry trees because where the garden is now, there was a mulberry tree that was pretty mature wrapped around an old windmill, and we took cuttings from that, and I wanted to make sure that we incorporated the mulberry tree that our family loved eating off of into our new orchard, which comes into play with having natural stuff to help us keep the bugs off of these. We invested in apple yard ducks down here at our pond. And ducks are a great pest control because they will eat any and everything that is going to be attracted to our fruit orchard.
like caterpillars, like bugs, anything that love fruits, anything that's gonna fall, our ducks are gonna save it.
All the ducks will be able to eat. And our goal is for them to never have to need feed from us as long as we can help it. And so by planting a bunch of fruits that are low to the ground, as well as the fruit trees, anything that falls and anything that attracts, the ducks will take care of. Our ducks do free range, and so we never have to supply them with water, bedding, any of that. They just live down at the pond.
And it's nice to watch too, because at the end of the day, like these ducks get in there like they love this water. And then we see a lot of different animals like deer, turkey, herds of turkey coming in, and even coyotes and small little creatures that we didn't expect them to come.
You
That's
look
one
over
thing.
there, they're all bathing in the pond right now, splashing and playing and foraging.
That's one thing that we kind of like the view too. We're like, man, these ducks really have some character. They really
They're
love this
very
pond.
low maintenance,
Yes.
first time homesteader animal. We just had to raise them up in our shop for about 4 weeks. Once they feathered out, they just came down here and we've never had to do anything with them.
Yep.
So it's been nice.
Most of the time, these ducks go right in the middle of the pond to avoid any predators. So, because most of the predators won't swim. So there's some smart
down there.
ducks. Let's come check it out.
You're gonna skip? Do it, you should skip. You should skip. You should skip.
You said to take natural, so I was gonna skip.
He said take it natural, so you decide to skip.
Here, ducky, ducky, duckies. Here, ducky, 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 duckies. Oh, I got one, but most of the time they get close up. They're pretty.
There's our apple yard ducks. They're on the livestock conservatory list as being endangered.
Most of the time with a bucket, they hear this bucket and they come in quickly.
So this is going to be the biggest part of our homestead. We've broke ground and this is going to be the backbone of our homestead and where we really get into learning and helping others learn as well. We plan on putting in a huge barn and hosting a bunch of classes out here with fellow homesteaders in Oklahoma to teach classes on everything you could possibly think of, whether you live in a small neighborhood or on hundreds of acres. This right here is going to be the central location in Oklahoma where we all come together and we learn and share.
And this is going to be a great view too as well. We want to make sure that we can enjoy the nature as well as the breeze, as the smell of, you know, fresh things that grow out. Yes, so that's one thing that we want to keep it that way. We don't want to keep it too in the city. So that's why it's a perfect place to kind of enjoy and explore and see what your hands can get dirty with.
So we've lived on the property for about 5 years and we've taken a lot of advice from our mentors about living on the property, seeing the way the land works, seeing how the environment is, the type of animals that you have out here, and we took that advice, and so now we've finally broken ground and we decided to document it for you guys. So this is our first time being on YouTube, being recorded, sharing what's going on our homestead, and we'd love if you guys give us some feedback.
Yes.
Let us know what you guys would like to see.
Yes.
We have a lot going on these next few months and we'd love to share it with you guys. So
Please let us know if you guys have a little bit of ideas of, hey, they should do this, they should do that. Hey, let us know, put it on the comments. But one thing before, like and subscribe, and please check us out. This is gonna be exciting.
okay.
Is that good?
Yes.
Yay! I did good!